My Facebook peoples, the real ones, everybody that watches my shit. Guess what? I am in California now. I've set up my little station here where I listen to vinyl and got the turntables up, got music playing. I didn't get all my speakers set up yet, but this will work for now. And here's my vinyl. It's all out of the box. It's all arranged. And I think I'm ready to get back into making some of these videos that some people like. A few of you. Which is great. You know? Back to normal. So, being that I've been gone for a while, I mean, you know that I stay buying fucking records, so I need to show you what I've bought over the last 2 months since the last time I spoke with you before I left that crappy state of Georgia. And now that I'm back in California, we can get back to it. So, I'm gonna get started with some Eazy-E. I got this one in the mail. This is a good one. I mean, Neighborhood Sniper, My Height Don't Fight. Those are all great right there. Only If You Want It. Oh, love it. Just a short one. It's an EP. But yeah, I completed my Eazy-E collection with this one. I don't think there's any more Eazy-E records, besides singles. And that goes for anybody. If you're going to be collecting, you're going to end up collecting a lot of singles. So, records aren't everything. So, yeah. Eazy-E. 5150, Home for the Sick. It's a good one. It's very good. It's only a few tracks, so I'd say try to get it for cheap. Don't go out and pay too much for it. So, yeah. Another Eazy-E single. See, I said you're gonna collect shit. You're gonna get some singles. Real Motherfucking G's, which is the song really heavily dissing Dre and Death Row that came out in '93, and they had their little beef. It pretty much ended with Eazy-E dying. From what I understand, Eazy and Dre actually did get to speak a little bit before Eazy-E got sick, and they kind of made peace, but whatever. I think great music came out of that beef. The Chronic had a lot of shots at Eazy-E, Dre Day, and throughout the album, with the intro and all that shit. So Eazy-E making this whole EP just dissing Dre, especially this track, Real Motherfucking G's. Oh man, it's a big plus, because like I said, great music came out of that beef. So, now going back a little bit, NWA's 100 Miles and Running. And I think this one completes my NWA collection. So, I was actually going to buy this brand new, but I ended up getting an OG copy. It's got a little damage right there. See, it's like open. Yeah, it's got a little scratch and some cracking. But fuck it, you know what? This one was cheap. It's an OG, and it sounds good as hell. And I'm not a big fan of this one. I like the song 100 Miles and Running and Just Don't Bite It. But I don't know, the rest of it just isn't all that, A lot of Ice Cube dissing, but whatever. I'm a completist, so I needed to have this one too. So, another NWA. This one's a single. This is from Straight Outta Compton. This is all Straight Outta Compton shit. So, Gangsta Gangsta, something like that. Quiet on the Set, and something to dance to, which is really, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, something to dance to. It has grown on me in the last couple of months. I've heard it a few times, and when you play it like in a party setting, it actually sounds pretty good. So it's just grown on me a little bit. I'm gonna keep it going. I got them all right here on this box. As I can show you right now, I'm relegated to the living room. I don't have a room for music anymore. This is more like my corner of the apartment that I'm staying in now. So, yeah, I like it. Nice new apartment. Anyways, yeah, I just woke up, so I'm a little loopy. Still trying to figure out which goddamn reality I'm in. So moving along. Sway and King Tech wake up show. This is all freestyles. There's actually a couple of good tracks. Murder and MCs from Crooked Eye. The anthem's good. But that's really all the songs that are in there. You know, like constructed songs. The rest of it is just fucking freestyles. Just, you know, drum beats and freestyles, and it's dope. This is something that everybody should listen to, especially if you're trying to be a rapper. You get some pretty good ideas on patterns and shit just from listening to this. I remember when I used to try to write rhymes, I used to listen to this and like all the other volumes that I do have them on CD. This is volume 7, by the way. I used to listen to them and get really inspired to fucking write raps. But it was, you know, you're talking like 15 years ago when I wanted to rap. Oh, man. Freestyle. I mean, oh my God. See, I'm telling you, I just woke up. Cypress Hill on releasing Revamped. Yeah, this is just like, yeah, it wasn't $5. I know that there's a sticker right there. This was just like remixes to a lot of their singles, like Boom Bidi Bye Bye and shit like that. It's great. It's got some Fugees in it, which it's kind of odd, but you know, they were label mates. They were both on Rough House, which was a Sony company, I think. Sony or fucking Columbia, which I think is Sony. It doesn't matter. But yeah. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Above the Law, Black Mafia. Black Mafia Life. Oh yeah. So this album has a Tupac track in it called Call It What You Want. And this is kind of a rough copy. You know, it's got a little bit of wear and tear, but it still sounds all right. A lot of crackling though. Got it for fairly cheap too. A lot of these records I didn't spend a whole lot of money on music since I've been gone, but you know, I found some shit for cheap. This particular album though, I found it interesting because it came out right after The Chronic came out, and it's on Ruthless, right? Which, you know, going back to what I was saying earlier about the beef between Dre and Eazy, it sounds like Eazy talked Above the Law, you know, mainly Cold 187, who was their producer, to use a lot of the same samples as Dre did. If you listen to it, it has like the Let Me Ride sample and a couple other ones. And it's a very interesting listen, you know, being that this from a rival company from Death Row, and they use the same samples in a lot of the tracks. So, it's not nearly as good as The Chronic, but it's still a good record. Check that one out. Black Mafia Life. Let's see. Oh! TWDY, which means the whole damn yay. So I think I showed a single that I got this from a few months ago. It's called Players Holiday, which is the feature single. It's right there, Players Holiday. But yeah, this is pretty much just guys from the Bay. Ant Banks was a producer, who's a great producer, by the way. And they used to just put shit out. Like, you know, Ant Banks did a lot of compilations, and this is mostly a compilation. You know, there's a lot of dudes. E40's in it, Too Short, Be Legit. You know, a lot of the big names from the time, from the Bay. So see that, Too Short, CJ Mack, who's not from the Bay, he's from California. He's from LA. I think he's from Compton or Long Beach, one of them. But yeah. Put You on the Game single. This is good. It's a great track. You know, I'm pretty sure you've heard it. The Timbaland beat. It's good shit. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Actually, they're all good. I'm going to say that after all of them. Deltron 3030. So, back in the days, one of my friends is a big Hieroglyphics fan. Told me about Deltron, and he said that this was his best album. And it's the only Del album I have. And this is actually really good. So I don't know if I'm gonna buy the rest of them because he said the other ones are not as good. But I mean, whatever. Deltron 3030 is a very good record. I think the first few tracks are just really attention grabbing. The beats are fucking good. The guy's a very skilled rapper. So check this shit out. This was one that I slept on for a long time until eventually I found it for a decent price. And happy I got it. Yeah, Deltron 3030. Good shit. Oh, okay, this one. So I'm not into R&B or anything, but TLC was a group from my childhood. You know, I liked a lot of their songs from this album. I think this is a very good album. It was produced by the Dungeon family, pretty much. Same guys that did Outkast and, you know, those dudes. And they had some major hits off of this one. And if you remember TLC's ordeal with their record company, talking about how they were broke. They were the most broke platinum artists from the 90s, which kind of sucks, but actually really sucks, but hey, it's a good record. This got a lot of good stuff. This one has like the Waterfalls and Red Light Special, Creep. Yeah, it's a lot of good ones in here. Crazy, Sexy, Cool. Yeah. Let's see what else. Oh, Super Ape. This I never heard until recently. Like halfway through my absence on YouTube, I was digging through some reggae, and I found this record. I didn't like it as much as I thought I was going to, pretty much because when I listened to it, I was really drunk, and it sounded good as fuck when I was drunk, and when I listened to it sober, it was like, what? Why did I buy this? But it's still good. I mean, for like old school reggae. This is not bad. I'd say check it out on YouTube if you decide to buy it. You know, but listen to it first, see if you like it, because there's a lot of old ass reggae, and not everybody's into that old reggae. But you know, Compton's Most Wanted, MC8's group, another Compton bass group. So yeah, pretty sure this is their first album. It's good shit. I was never a big fan of MC8, but this album is fucking awesome. I'll give him this one. Let me see. What are the tracks that I really liked? I mean, The Hood Took Me Under. That's a well-known track. Doug Sick. I'm gonna say Doug Sick's dope. That shit was funny. It's a funny track to listen to. Oh man, my record's over. Let me come over here and flip this shit before I start getting that popping shit that happens when you don't flip your record and you just let it play on the run out. Yeah, buddy. All right back into this. This is a great one. This is just a single, but this is one of those super expensive singles. Mugs and Doom. This is the one that has the Assassin's Day, or oh man, I don't even remember the names of the songs because I just listen to the records. I don't ever look at the names of the songs. I just listen to, I like that one. And sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. But yeah, that's from the Dia del Asesinato album, and it's great. That's a great track. Just go listen to that. Just find that Mugs X Doom, and you'll find it. It's easy to find. Just Ice, some old school shit. This is produced by Mantronic, which is fucking crazy, because he did mostly like break beats and that kind of stuff. And he did this whole album, I think, pretty sure he did. He did this whole album and killed it, right? So Just Ice, back to the old school. I think it's his first album, and it's great. This is awesome fucking old school shit. Highly recommend this one. Let's see. Oh, Alcoholics. If I say ooh before I see, it's because I fucking love that album. Liquidation. I actually haven't listened to this one yet. I'm going to today. This is the last one of these that I haven't listened to. But yeah, Liquidation, Alcoholics. You know, dope group from the 90s. They were from that super dope label, Loud Records. Yeah, boy. Yeah, Loud Records, man. They were the shit back in the days. They were very, very filled with talent. But yeah, Alcoholics, this is like the last one I want from them. I got all their other albums except for the last one. I think it's called Firewater or some shit like that. And I have no interest in it because that came out in the 2000s, and it was in that crappy 2000s era, right after like 2002, 2003, when music just really took a shit and started going downhill. But there's a good one. This is from like the late 90s. This is like 97. Let me see, which one do I like from here? I mean, Liquidation's a good track. I have the single. Shit. I don't remember. I haven't listened to this in so long that I forgot what's on it. But yeah, it's a great album. I do remember that it's a great album. Oh, Prince Among Thieves. So I already have a copy of this. I have an original copy, but Vinyl Me Please did a repressing of this, and they were so nice that they actually sent me 2 copies. Why? I have no idea why they sent me 2 copies, but I wound up with a second copy, and here it is. So pretty awesome. So these are all going to the collection. I got 3 copies of this fucking album. It's just how shit works out. But yeah, this is one. It's Prince Paul pretty much made a theatrical type of album where it's like a movie. You sit there and listen to it. It's like a short story, more like a movie, more like a piece of theater. It's really artistic. If you really want to get down to it, this is what art is all about. So highly recommend you at least listen to this one on YouTube all the way through. It's a good story. Yeah, a lot of great artists are on this. I know Exhibit, Everlast, Big Daddy Kane, Chubb Rock, De La Soul's on it. Yeah, so go check this one out if you haven't. If you want to get it on fucking from Vinyl Me Please, I mean, by all means. They raised their prices, by the way. Now you got to pay like $40 for a record, which is fucking horrible. But if you got the money. Yeah, I got 2 copies, so yeah, I might slang one. So I'm gonna stop it right here, and I'm gonna do a part 2 because kind of have to. I'm running at 17 minutes, so stay tuned. I'm gonna finish this up right now.